Fred and Jacqueline, the general election starts today, and the matches are now set for races across Pennsylvania. And there are some key races we're going to be watching this fall for how they could affect who controls the House in Washington. So these are 4 races that we are watching in Pennsylvania. Let's take a look at where they are. You can see one is in the Harrisburg area, one's in the Bucks County area, one is in the Scranton area, and one is in the Lehigh Valley. Those are races that we are watching. Now, one thing you didn't see on there was the Philadelphia race. That Democratic primary, Chris Rabb is the winner there, but that race could affect Philadelphia politics in the future.
It's a race that jolts Philly politics, and Chris Rabb's supporters hope jolts Washington.
I did not win tonight. We won. We won.
That's Rabb at his election night party. And not just in Philly, but nationally, progressives are celebrating the win. Rabb is pushing for changes, including Medicare for All and universal basic income. He was backed by the Working Families Party and Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. His double-digit win now raising questions about what's ahead for the so-called establishment who didn't back him.
But understand that our voices will not go away.
On election night, State Senator Sharif Street standing next to Mayor Sherrell Parker. He was also backed by the Philadelphia Democratic Party.
We understand that the movement, this is a wake-up call from some of us. Right, let's just be honest. There was the movement that gave birth to the victory today, called themselves Reclaim, and they wanted to reclaim their party. Perhaps we need to reclaim our communities and get a little bit more engaged and a little bit more involved.
This turned out not to be a close race. What do these results tell you?
I mean, there was really an enormous amount of energy about Chris Rabb. In the end, it really all came together for him.
J.J. Balaban is a partner at Technicolor Campaigns. He initially worked with a candidate who dropped out of the race early but was not involved with anyone on the ballot.
I think what you can clearly say is that, this is the biggest progressive win in Philadelphia so far, is electing Chris Rabb to Congress, to a seat that's traditionally held for a very long time by who is ever elected to it.
Do you think that this makes sort of the establishment Democratic Party more likely to listen to progressive voices when you see a result like this in a district like this?
I think the Philadelphia Democratic establishment has most typically shown that when there are progressive wins, there's not a lot of listening that happens afterwards.
You don't think this changes that?
We'll see.
And I just talked this afternoon to one of the people, a very high-profile supporter of State Senator Sharif Street, and that is the head of the building trades, Ryan Boyer. We just spoke this afternoon, and you're going to hear more from him and what he says about this race and what it means going forward. That's coming up at 5:30. Fred, we'll toss it back to you.
Okay, thank you, Lauren. We'll see you in a bit again. And we've got a recap of all of the results from the key races and what it all means for November. You can find that right now on NBC10.com and the free NBC10 app.